It has been said by the great fishing patriarch Sir Isaac Walton that angling is like the mathematics that can never fully be learned. And that is the truth. No matter how much we think we know something or how much we think we've experienced, there's always room to learn new things and experience new things. And today, on the Boatless Angler, I experienced something new. Actually, I experienced something pretty crazy. And thankfully I had my camera along to document it. The day started out pretty normal. I went down to the lake to test out some lures that I was going to feature in an upcoming video, and I had my cameras along to film me testing these lures out, but things took a very dramatic turn. So I arrived at the spot I was going to fish, and this is a culvert that I fished multiple times. It's one of my favorite places to fish. It seems like a lot of big fish like to hang out in this area, and the first thing I noticed about this culvert was that there was a lot of current moving through it. Alrighty guys, I'm out here at the culvert right now, and the reason why I came to this spot is because we had a lot of rain last night. There's a ton of current moving through here, and I know for a fact when there's a lot of current moving through here, there tends to be a lot of bait fish and a lot of activity. I've caught a lot of big bass out of here when there's a lot of current. We had a lot of rain the night before, and we actually had a pretty severe cold front move in. The weather was quite chilly, and that got me excited because I know that when there's a lot of water moving through the culvert, a lot of times there will be shad stacked up in that clear water, and where the shad are, that's where the predator fish are. The conditions looked very good, but I went ahead anyway, testing out the lures and focusing mainly on that. Until I started to see some activity on the surface of the water. I started seeing some shad start to freak out, and I started seeing a lot of action. Seeing some decent shad activity today, that's a good sign. Okay, something's going down over there. I saw a bunch of shad just go nuts. We might have some schooling action over there. So I tied on a crankbait and made one cast. I've been throwing some smaller baits, but I think if I throw something with a little more action, like this puppy, we might be able to do a little better. Wish I had my bait caster. Using a spinning rod's not the best thing. There we go, there's one. Wow, that was fast. Good fish. Whoa, that was instant, guys. First catch with the square bill. He just absolutely whaled that bait. Absolutely just crushed it. Pretty sure I know what this is. I'm guessing it's a hybrid striped bass or a wiper. That's a big one. That is a toad. Look at that, guys. This fish would probably go 4.5, 5 pounds. Chunk of a fish. Absolutely whaled that square bill. There we go. There's another one. These fish are insanely strong. They just go nuts when you hook them. Can't even see what's going on. It's just not the ideal situation here, folks. Oh crud, the bank just gave away. That's not good either. Awesome. See, my line goes around there. He's got me off in that brush. I'm gonna have to go in and get this fish out of here. I'm not looking forward to getting wet, but this is nice and cold water. Awesome. The fish probably came off, but I still don't want that fish getting, you know, trapped and then not being able to get out. Let's see. Nope, line's gone. Okay. That did not work out like I had planned. There they go. Now they're going nuts. go, fish. Fish are going everywhere. On the squirrel crankbait. Look at that, guys. That fish will probably go close to 5 pounds right there. An amazing fish. That's what's out there schooling on these shad. Whew. These fish fight so stinking hard, it's incredible. Whew. I'm right beside the road, so I'm trying to kind of hide my fish because I don't want to draw too much attention to what's going on here. It's pretty crazy. Let's get this fish released. So by now I had hooked a number of white bass. The action was starting to heat up. I had landed 2 of them, but the rest had kind of gotten away. And I wanted to go get my heavier rod and reel and some different lures. So I sped back home and got some new gear. When I came back, there was someone in my fishing spot fishing for crappie. So I had to resort to another spot. And it turns out this spot was pretty decent too. They're blitzing, right? They're blowing up right out here. Here we go, fish. These guys are a lot smaller than the ones I was catching earlier, but they're just blitzing right behind me. Let's get back in and get another one. Yep, got it right away. Right away, instant. Boom. It's like every cast. There we go, there's one. Same size as the last. There's tons of them in there. It's crazy, guys. I can hear them exploding all over this bay. Every now and then you hear this dulch, dulch. There was literally minnows. There was literally shad flying into the air at one point. These fish are going so crazy. I've never seen fishing like this. I've had good days catching wipers, but I've never seen them this crazy. There we go. They're all like cookie cutters of each other. There we go, fish. Trying to get a close-up of the reel, and I got a fish. So by now I'm starting to freak out a little bit. I kind of realized what was going on. I'd been to 2 spots on the lake, the first spot and the second spot, and both spots had produced fantastic results. It seemed like the fish in both spots were super aggressive and they were just going nuts on these shad. And I kind of realized that these fish are basically having a feeding frenzy. Bug landed on my hair. And this is not just happening at one particular spot in the lake, it's happening all over the lake. These fish are going crazy. So I went back and checked the spot I had started at, and sure enough, our buddy, the crappie fisherman, had left, and I was able to get back in there, and this is where things really get nuts. Oh my goodness. Did you guys see that? That was insane. Alright guys, this is not good for my nerves. I'm shaking like a leaf right now. There was fish going everywhere, and I hooked this beautiful fish right here. Another tank of a wiper. I'm shaking like a leaf. Let's get this guy back and see if we can get some more. This is no doubt the craziest fishing experience I've ever had. This is incredible. There's fish going everywhere. There we go. Another one. Another chunk, guys. Action is still going strong. Can't even shoot B-roll anymore. I was trying to shoot B-roll and I got a fish. Crazy. Another fatty, guys. This is too much. I can't compute anymore. I don't even know what's going on. See you, buddy. I gotta say, guys, this is one of the craziest things I have ever experienced. I have never seen fish feed this aggressively, this close to the bank. I was right there in the action. I was really close to what was going on. Usually when fish feed like this, it's out in deep water and you have to have a boat to be able to get to them. Fish were flying out of the water and I was able to catch a number of these amazing hybrid striped bass. So guys, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. There's bugs going on. There's bugs everywhere. Well guys, like I said, that was probably one of the craziest fishing experiences I've ever had. I'm so glad I had my camera here to be able to document it, to be able to show it to you. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this episode of The Boatless Angler, and as always, stay hooked. I'll see you later.